Global politics is a complex web, intricately woven with threads of diplomacy, power and strategy. It's full of alliances, rivalries, and everything in between. Nations come together not just out of friendship, but often out of necessity. Countries forge partnerships for strategic reasons, seeking to bolster their influence on the global stage. They want to boost their power, whether through military might, economic strength, or technological advancements. They seek to protect their interests, ensuring their borders are secure and their resources are safeguarded. Sometimes these partnerships work out great, leading to mutual benefits and strengthened ties. Other times, not so much. Misunderstandings, broken promises, and conflicting interests can lead to strained relations. Today, we're looking at a modern example of this delicate dance where diplomacy and strategy intersect. Ukraine, the UK, and the US are our key players in this intricate geopolitical scenario. Buckle up, it's about to get interesting. The stakes are high and the outcomes are uncertain. Let's start with some context. Understanding the history and motivations of these nations is crucial. Ukraine is at a crossroads, facing immense challenges both internally and externally. The country is fighting for its survival, striving to maintain its sovereignty and independence. The UK has stepped up as a staunch ally. They're providing military aid, offering diplomatic support, and standing firm in solidarity. The US, however, presents a more complicated picture. Tensions have flared, trust has eroded, and the path forward is fraught with challenges. This situation holds a mirror up to the very nature of alliances, revealing their strengths and vulnerabilities. It's a story as old as time itself, where nations rise and fall based on their alliances and enmities, and it's one worth paying attention to as the outcomes of these alliances shape the world we live in today. The UK has emerged as a true friend to Ukraine. They haven't shied away from providing substantial support. This aid is crucial for Ukraine's defence. It's a lifeline in a time of crisis. The UK's commitment is impressive. They've pledged £3 billion annually in military aid. This aid will continue until at least 2030. That's a clear signal of their long-term commitment. This support goes beyond just money and weapons. The UK is providing training to Ukrainian soldiers. They're sharing intelligence. They're coordinating diplomatic efforts with other countries. This multifaceted approach demonstrates the depth of the UK's commitment. It's a testament to the strength of the relationship between the two nations. The UK's actions speak volumes. They're standing by Ukraine. The relationship between the US and Ukraine is complicated. It's a story of shifting sands. There have been moments of cooperation, but these moments are increasingly overshadowed by tension and mistrust. A recent incident highlights this growing rift. Former US President Donald Trump and his Vice President J.D. Vance clashed with Zelensky. This clash wasn't just a war of words, it exposed deeper issues. Trump accused Ukraine of not delivering on mineral deals. He expressed frustration over what he perceived as unmet expectations. This public spat has cast a long shadow over US-Ukraine relations. It has raised serious questions about the future of US support for Ukraine. The situation is precarious. It remains to be seen whether these two countries can repair the damage. To understand the complexities of alliances, we can look to the past. The Bible offers a compelling example. King Solomon. He was known for his wisdom and his pursuit of peace. Solomon forged alliances with many nations. One of the most significant was his marriage to Pharaoh's daughter. This alliance brought many benefits. It secured peace. It boosted trade. It enhanced Solomon's prestige. However, this alliance also came with a hidden cost. Pharaoh's daughter brought with her her own religious beliefs and practices. These foreign influences gradually seeped into Solomon's kingdom. Over time, they began to erode the kingdom's cultural and religious identity. This story serves as a cautionary tale. It highlights the potential pitfalls of alliances. Even the wisest of rulers can fall prey to the unintended consequences of their partnerships. Section 5. The Dual Nature of Alliances, Lessons from History. The story of King Solomon teaches us a valuable lesson. Known for his wisdom, Solomon formed numerous alliances through marriages and treaties, aiming to secure peace and prosperity for his kingdom. Alliances are a double-edged sword. While they can foster cooperation and mutual benefit, they also come with inherent risks and complexities. They can bring peace and prosperity, but they can also lead to cultural erosion and political instability. The very ties that bind can also become chains that restrict. History is replete with examples of this duality. From ancient times to modern days, the balance of power has often hinged on the strength and fragility of alliances. The Roman Empire, for instance, secured its dominance through a complex network of alliances. These alliances were instrumental in expanding Roman influence across vast territories. These alliances brought stability and expanded Roman influence. They allowed Rome to integrate diverse cultures and resources, creating a powerful and cohesive empire. However, these alliances also sowed the seeds of Rome's eventual decline. As the empire grew, so did the complexity of managing its vast network of allies and territories. As Rome incorporated more and more territories, it became increasingly difficult to maintain unity and control. The diverse cultures and interests within the empire often clashed, leading to internal strife. Internal divisions arose, and external enemies exploited these divisions. The once unified empire began to fracture under the weight of its own ambitions. The Roman Empire, once a beacon of power, eventually crumbled under its own weight. Its downfall serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance required in maintaining alliances. The lesson here is clear. Alliances are not a magic bullet. They are complex and require ongoing effort to manage effectively. They require careful consideration, constant management, and a clear understanding of the risks involved. Only through diligent effort and strategic foresight can the benefits of alliances be fully realized. Section 6. Zelensky's Balancing Act, Navigating International Relations. Volodymyr Zelensky finds himself in a delicate position. He must navigate the complexities of international relations with skill and foresight. The UK's unwavering support is a major asset. It provides a much-needed safety net. However, the strained relationship with the US poses a significant challenge. Zelensky needs to find a way to repair this vital partnership. This balancing act is not easy. It requires a deft hand and a clear vision for the future. Zelensky must weigh the benefits of each alliance against the potential risks. He must also consider the long-term implications of his decisions. The stakes are high. The world is watching. Zelensky's leadership will be tested like never before. Section 7. The importance of shared values in alliances. Alliances are more than just transactions. They're built on a foundation of shared values. When countries share common goals and principles, their partnerships are more likely to endure. These shared values act as a glue. They bind nations together even in the face of adversity. The UK's support for Ukraine is a prime example of this principle in action. Both countries believe in democracy. They both champion freedom. They both understand the importance of standing up to aggression. These shared values have forged an unbreakable bond between the two nations. It's this bond that underpins the UK's steadfast commitment to Ukraine's cause. Section 8. The future of global partnerships. The world is changing rapidly. Globalization is reshaping the geopolitical landscape. New powers are emerging. Old alliances are being tested. In this fluid environment, the nature of global partnerships is also evolving. The future will be defined by cooperation and competition in equal measure. Countries will need to be strategic in their partnerships. They'll need to prioritize relationships that align with their core values and interests. They'll need to be willing to adapt to changing circumstances. The ability to build and maintain strong alliances will be a key determinant of success in the 21st century. Those who master this art will be well positioned to navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Section 9. Conclusion, Timeless Lessons for Modern Leaders. The story of Ukraine, the UK and the US offers a glimpse into the intricate world of international relations. These nations, each with their own unique histories and challenges, have navigated complex geopolitical landscapes to form alliances that shape the modern world. It's a story of alliances forged and tested. Through wars, treaties, and diplomatic negotiations, these relationships have been both strengthened and strained, revealing the delicate balance of power and trust. It's a story of leadership, betrayal, and the enduring power of shared values. Leaders have risen and fallen, but the core principles of unity and cooperation have remained steadfast. But perhaps most importantly, it's a story that reminds us of the timeless lessons of history. These lessons, etched in the annals of time, offer guidance for today's leaders. The challenges faced by modern leaders may seem unique. From economic crises to global pandemics, the issues are vast and varied, but in many ways, they're echoes of the past. History has shown us that while the context may change, the fundamental nature of leadership and decision-making remains consistent. The story of King Solomon's alliances, for instance, highlights the importance of strategic foresight and the potential pitfalls of cultural assimilation. His reign, marked by wisdom and wealth, also serves as a cautionary tale about the complexities of leadership. By studying the past, we can gain valuable insights into the present. The successes and failures of previous leaders provide a roadmap for navigating today's challenges. We can learn from the mistakes of those who came before us. Their experiences offer lessons in resilience, adaptability, and the importance of ethical leadership. And we can strive to build a better future, one alliance at a time. By embracing the wisdom of the past, modern leaders can forge a path toward a more united and prosperous world.